Soon after I arrive in Yemen, I'm reminded of how unstable this country is. These people are mourning a young political leader who was recently gunned down. Political violence is all too common here, and there's a big reason for Americans like me to care about what happens in Yemen, because this country is also home to the most active chapter of Al-Qaeda. Which is why Yemen's water crisis is so frightening. Even in Yemen's capital, getting water isn't always as simple as turning on the faucet. Those who can afford it have water trucked to their homes. Others have to depend on public fountains or the charity of their local mosque. And the problem isn't just temporary. What the president told me seems to be true. According to experts, this could be the first country in the world to actually run out of water completely.
Just across this square. Hey, salam alaikum. Ha. هذا خمس ألف. أنا بشوف.
I'm meeting with one of those experts, Kyle Foster, a development consultant who first came to Yemen 25 years ago as a Peace Corps volunteer and decided to stay.
The water that's used for drinking and for agricultural purposes is the reservoir groundwater, fossil water, that has been trapped underground for eons. I'm not willing to say it's going to run out tomorrow, but we're on a wing and a prayer.
So why is this well important? It was, once a usable well.
So when they dug this well, how far would they have had to dig in order to get water?
Yeah, these wells are about 50 to 60 meters, which was typical until maybe 30 years ago.
If they were digging it today, how far down would they have to go?
800 meters.
800 meters?
Even 1,000. Water from an underground reservoir is finite. There's an end to it somewhere. We don't know exactly where that end's going to be.
The same thing is happening to wells all over this country. According to Foster, the main culprits are population growth and mismanagement. Right now, climate change probably isn't playing a big role. But scientists do know that climate change will increase water scarcity in dozens of countries around the world, especially in large parts of Africa, Asia, and the Middle East, as well as the southwestern United States. So what's happening in Yemen now could be a glimpse into our future. And that future is frightening. I'm joined by Abdul Rahman Al-Iryani, the president's advisor on climate change. He's taking me to a place where the struggle for water has turned deadly.
So where exactly are we heading now?
We are going straight south from Sana'a, about 200 kilometer distance, to Taiz city, which is the second biggest city in Yemen. This city was the first city really to run out of water. They are getting the water now between 30 and 40 days. They get it for one day or 2 days.
And then I have to wait 30 or 40 more days for water to come up.
To get it again, yes.
And what do I do in between?
The rest of the time they have to buy from tankers at a very high cost. We are going to Mount Sabr, which is above the city of Taiz, and there is an ancient spring, and there is a conflict between two villages about the spring. Just yesterday there were some killings also.
So they actually got in a gunfight over who controls the spring?
Yeah, fighting. Last time they used even bazookas and heavy machine guns. This is very common actually. close to 60% of all rural conflicts, the main cause is water.
Wow.
As we touch down, I'm shocked that a city this big could really be running out of water.
What part of the country would you describe this as? Are we north? Are we?
It's south of the north.
So central Yemen? Are we?
Central Yemen?
Yeah.
Central Yemen.
And the village where the fighting was?
Two villages. One is called Quraba, Qradh,
And the other was?
Al-Marzouh. This is the no man's land between Quraba and Marzouh. And from here, I can throw a stone to Marzouh and another stone to Quraba. It's only, what, 400 meters apart or less, 300 meters, huh? I think that water scarcity make people crazy.
First, I meet with the leaders of Al-Marzouh to understand how the conflict became so violent.
Can I see your dagger? That's really cool.
شوف الجنبية حقك.
Whoa, that is really, that's a piece of work. I hope it's only used to cut fruit.
It's only decoration.
Gotcha. Let's keep it that way. Is Ahmed actually one of the official leaders from Marzouh, or is he just a spokesman?
Yeah, he's the sheikh and
Gotcha.
he's the spokesman.
Gotcha.
منذ 13 عام كان نشب الحرب أو المشكلة فيما بيننا وبين الإخوة في قرابة.
13 years ago, this conflict started.
الإخوة في قرابة إخواننا باختصار شديد بغوا علينا، فقاموا بتفجير الخزانات التي عملتها الدولة بما يقارب ب20 مليون ريال، وفصلوا القصبة التي كانت تابعة للمرزح وضموا الماء كامل إلى قرابة.
Next, I meet the leaders of Karada.
كبير يعني ما كان فيش مشكلة في قبل عشرات السنين.
What he's saying is that the people were living for hundreds of years without any conflict. It's only recently because too many people and too little amount of water.
الآن ما عاد في إلا الثلث الآن الماء الموجود الثلث على ما كان بقبل السنوات السابقة.
بسبب المطر يعني.
بسبب المطر نعم.
بسبب الأمطار.
He's saying that 1/3 of the spring is still on. 2/3 is gone.
ابني كان متواجد بعرس تقريبا الساعة 9 بالليل، وقعت رصاصة من الجهة المقابلة من المرزوح، دخلت بالطاقة بالزجاج، صدمت بالعمود، وقعت لفوق القلب حقه.
How old was he?
كم عمره؟
22 سنة.
كان عمره 22 years.
So he was a casualty of this water conflict.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
أولاً أحس بألم ما قد وصفه الناس ولا كتبوا الكتب، ولا أشتي أحد يصاب بهذا المصاب.
This is my last stop before I leave Yemen, the hospital where the latest victim of the water conflict is recovering.
Well, this is Muhammad Qaid, who is from Karaba. He was hit with 3 bullets maybe 3-4 days ago, and he survived.
قربوا لي الغداء غدي. أزهد على طلقات نار من الطاقة لشق جسمي وناقص مكان. بينما هم معاهم نواظير.
They have binoculars. They see people.
So it's like a sniper.
Sniper, يعني إنه قناص.
All over a fight over what?
هذا كله بسبب الماء. ما فيش حاجة ثانية. سياسة.
أصول إخوان ولا بعد.
There is no politics or anything. Just all just for the water. That's what he's saying.
We need to leave him rest. Thank you very much. Feel better.
As we depart, I'm still finding it hard to believe what's happening here. even though I've seen it with my own eyes. In America, when we think about the roots of violence, we think about struggles for money and power, or clashes over religion and ideology. But to me, there is something uniquely terrifying about people killing each other over something as fundamental as water, because that is a fight for survival. And if Yemen is a preview of what climate change has in store for other parts of the world, it could become a fight for survival on a terrifying scale.